Hi Carla, can you hear everything okay there? I'll go on Facebook now actually. Yeah, perfect. Just kind of cautious with the battery ever since Paul's went. We'll just go on there right on the last second with Facebook. Let's get that all live now. Hi Carla, see you on Facebook there. Hello Dennis, welcome along, how are you? Hello Jackie. Hello Carl, welcome along. Just give everyone a minute or two to sign in. I know it takes a few minutes just to get everyone ready, so don't worry, won't start off straight away. I'll just let everyone get settled in first. And just if everyone did have a bottle for this workout, this will be actually quite important today. So have a bottle ready for some of our balance work. This will make sense. So do have a bottle, and that would be ideal. And if you actually 2 bottles or 2 weights as well, that would be great. But any kind of weight. Welcome along, Sylvia. Welcome along, Mary, Julie, Eileen. If you didn't miss anyone there, Nancy, welcome along from Stillorgan. Very welcome, Nancy. Don't mind me for the moment. I'm just kind of testing out because I have YouTube and Facebook up, so I'm just testing out the angles. Everything works okay. And you can see everything perfect. Yeah, should be fine. I'll just stand back a bit. Margaret, morning. I say we'll start off 1-2 minutes. I can just see a lot of people are still just joining in, so just give it a minute or two and we'll start with our warm up. Say this is a strength balance, so there'll be a lot of kind of work. We're going to use weights, so if you wanted to fill 2 bottles of water, that would be perfect. 2 tins of beans, or if you have 2 little weights, that would be perfect. But just for our balance work in particular, we are actually going to use a bottle. So if you had a bottle, that would be perfect. And just to give everyone a heads up. Morning, Sally. I think might have skipped a few. Welcome along, Mary. Hope you're keeping well. Liz, Carol, all welcome along. So So we'll start exactly 1 minute. I'll just wait till 3 minutes past, just as everyone's coming on board there. And say strength and balance today. So again, just if you do have your bottles of water at the ready, that would be great. At least the one bottle we want to use today. But if you have 2 little mini weights as well, that's perfect. Tins of beans, bottles of water, anything like that. And Carol is Marie, Richie. How are you, Marie? Good to see you. Check. Okay, so I think we'll get started with our warm-up. I'll just sorry to keep being annoying about it. I'll just say once more, if you do have a bottle of water, just for some of the balance work we're going to do a little bit later, and equally for some of the weighted work, if you have 2 bottles of water, or I'm going to use 2 little weights as well here. So anything like that, if you have them at the ready, that would be great just for this workout. So we'll just go in first, just with a general warm-up, just bring the heart rate up. We'll do this part seated and just slowly prepare ourselves for the main work ahead. So let's go quite dynamic here. I'm going to bring arms across chest and just pull back, open out nice and wide. So across chest, pull back nice and wide. So just open out the arms nice and wide. I just think switching on, stretching out, opening out the chest here. And don't worry if you're just tuning in, we're just warming up, just preparing for the main work ahead. Just slowly warming up, opening out. Just keep going there, just opening out, just check. Welcome along, Blana, David, a few more there, welcome along. So just opening out. Okay, and then just bring your right foot out and just tap down towards right foot. So just think right hand down to your right foot. Again, just going to try and go with nice dynamic movements, just going through our warm-up. As I say, slowly bringing your heart rate up, just preparing for some of the main movements ahead. That's all we're doing here. So let's swap sides. Left hand down to left foot. They always say if you don't reach the foot, it doesn't matter, just reach towards. So left hand, left foot. Perfect. Now keep the left foot out and go right hand over to left foot. So just stretch across. Right hand over to your left foot. You're probably already hearing the breath a little bit. You'll see I'm working hard. Just stretch across. Right hand over to left foot. And swap. Left hand, right foot. So we'll just go across. Left hand, right foot. Just stretch across. Perfect. Now bring your hands together, elbows up, turn the body right, turn the body left. Just like anything like this, just to loosen out, stretch out the back. Upper body might feel a little bit stiff. We just want to turn side to side. Not really worried about reps or anything here, just warming ourselves up, just preparing for the main work ahead. So we'll just go slowly to the right and slowly to the left. Okay. And then straighten those arms out. And again, continue to the right and left. So I think my hips are fixed and body just turns right and left, side to side. Perfect. And one more, keep the arms straight. Just drop down between legs and straighten back up. So just drop arms between legs, straighten back up. There's a bit of sun shining in on my legs and arms there. Might change a couple of times. There's a sunny room, but I've got all the blinds down, so hopefully we can see everything okay there. And down. Just going to finish our warm-up. A little bit of work on the hips. Bring your right foot up. Lift the knee up and down. I know with the camera angle on Facebook, it might look like my left leg, but not to worry. Just think lifting leg up and down. And then swap sides to the opposite leg. Lift the knee up and down. Perfect. And then lift your 2 feet up and slowly around in circles. So, slowly around in circles, just loosening out the ankles. And back the opposite way. Nice and slow, around in circles. and down. Perfect. So just check everything's okay on the comments. Leela, welcome along. Jim, very welcome along. Kilkenny, good to have you with us. And Kerry there as well, very welcome. So, as I said, my name is Shane, and I'm going to guide us through a strength and balance workout today. So, I was just saying, if you have 2 little weights, equally if you have 2 water bottles filled, tins of beans, that's fine. And I say we will actually use one of the bottles a little bit later in the workout for a little bit of balance work. So, but what we're going to do first is a little kind of circuit of exercises, a mix of upper body and lower body work. You can do these. I'm going to show them all standing, but equally they can all be performed seated. So what I'll do is I'll give us a little quick run through the 4 exercises, and I'll show these seated adaptations, and then we'll get straight into the workout. Okay, so the first movement, and this is just me demonstrating everything, it will be a front and lateral raise. So I'll grasp my 2 weights, hands are faced into my body, I'll lift in front, bring to my side, and then out to the side. So it'll be 2 parts together, front and side. I can do that from a seated position, no problem, but your main adaptation here will be, if that's difficult, 1 arm in front and side, and then you can do the opposite, front and side. So that's exercise number 1, front and side raise with weights. Exercise number 2, this will be where you're going to use your chair, 2 weights, and what I'm going to do is I lift my right leg up, press, back down. Left leg up, press, left arm, back down. So think step and press, step and press. If you're not comfortable, maybe your chair is quite high, focus on one movement. If you only want to focus on the step, alternate tap, maybe that's enough, that's fine. Or equally, if you needed to just focus on the press. If you're seated, the action is the same. Lift the knee and press. Lift the knee and press. So you can adapt exactly the same in seated position. Number 3, we're going to step up our heel raises or calf raises. I'm just going to show this one from behind. I walk up to the back of the chair. I don't want to be away. I want to be right into the chair. Tuck 1 foot in behind the other. And you're going to lift a single leg up off the floor. So my heel will lift off the ground of that 1 leg. And then we'll swap and do the other side. Main adaptation, if that's too difficult, you're just going to lift the 2 heels together. And I understand if that's very difficult, just work on the 2. Exactly the same movement in a seated position. You can try the 1 leg or just lifting the 2. Okay. And then our 4th and final movement is knee lift. This is a grizzly little one. This is where you will take your weight, place it between your feet, and you will lift your knees up, down off the floor, keeping your feet off the ground. So this is a seated movement, really hitting the core and hips. So that'll be a nice fun one. And we're going to go for 45 seconds on that one. So that'll be a bit of fun. Okay, so 4 movements. Pick the level you need, whether it's standing or seated. And equally, if you need to strip anything back a little bit, that's no problem. So just one last check of the comments. They're about 15 kilos, Paul, but good question. Okay, so let's get started. Just make sure of everything here. Front lateral raise. Okay, so we're going to go for 10 repetitions. 10 means 1 rep is front and side. That counts as 1 rep. So we're going to go for 10 of our front and side raise, seated or standing. So let's get started, okay? Palms down, arms straight. Lift the weights in front, no higher than shoulder level. Reset, and then lift to the side. So that's 1 rep. Lift in front, slowly down, and out to the side. 2. And let's continue. Front and side. The weights will not go any higher than shoulder level. If I can't quite reach shoulder level, that's no problem. We're on 5, out to the side. And if you need to do one arm at a time, no problem. 6. I'll try not to go too fast here. We want to keep control of the weight. Don't let the weight control you. You control the weight. And I think we're on 8 now. Out to the sides. 9. Reset. Out to the side. Just always reset between the two movements. Front. Reset. Out to the side. And down. Perfect. Second movement. I've just turned my chair so we have a nice angle. So I'm going to lift my right leg, press with the right arm. We're going to do 10 each side. So 10 on the right, 10 on the left. So let's get straight in. Right leg up, press the arm. Left leg up, press the arm. So that's 1 of each. And 2. Tap and press. 3. 4. And think smooth press. Don't kind of lurch the arm out too vigorously. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And down. Rest your weights down. Okay. Again, just so we have the best angle, I'm going to kind of turn my back to the camera. So do excuse that. What we're going to do is walk up to the back of the chair, tuck one foot in behind the other. Okay. And let's begin lifting the heel up. So I'm lifting my right heel up. And we're on 3. Heel up. 4. 2 feet if you need. 5. 6. 7. 8. And we're going for 20 reps. 9. And I'm serious. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, just a quick little jig there. Shake them out. And swap side. Right foot behind left. And then I lift my left heel up. Genuinely, if this is too much, just lift the 2 feet together. That's no problem. If this one is genuinely a little bit too hard, you're just putting extra body weight onto your one leg. And just making the movement much harder. So that back of the lower leg, calf, should really burn on this one. I think we're about 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. I just find that the calves, any less than 20, not interested. I want high reps when it comes to hitting those calves. One more movement in our circus. Okay, grab your weight or your bottle, place it between your feet. So just take your time on the setup. I'll give everyone a few seconds. Just kind of wedge the weight between feet. Lean back, core switched on, and let me reach for my timer. Okay, so I have the weight locked between feet. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knees up, down. And we're going to go for 45 seconds. Knees up, down. Keep feet off the floor. If this is genuinely too hard, ditch the weight. Just drop it down and focus on lifting the knees. If that's still too hard, just try and hold static without the actual movement. Keep your feet raised. Okay, good news. Only 15 seconds left. So let's continue on. And this 15 kilo weight is hard on this for me, so I can show you, feel this one. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest down. Excellent. Very well done. Okay, just check. We're all alive there, feeling good. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Take a few seconds, take a breather. Just think big deep breath, air in through nose, slowly out through mouth. In through nose, out through mouth. Once more, in through nose, out through mouth. Okay, so we're going to get started on our circuit again. Just check everything's all right there, yeah. Okay, front side raise And again, if you need to do any movement seated or just even drop the weight for any of them, no problem at all. Palms of the hands in, arms straight, raise in front. Reset, out to the side, and that's 1 rep. Raise in front, reset, out to the side. The reason I say reset, just that you don't bounce from front to side, just that there is that little bit of separation and control. So whenever you're using a weight, just try and have that little bit of control. You're not swinging the arms, but it's always a controlled raise. Okay? So I think we're on 6 now, so we're flying along. And 7, just continue. And 8, so think in front of the shoulders and side of the shoulders I'm working. 9, and 1 more, 10, and back down. Perfect. Now again, I'll just turn my chair. Let's see that okay. So this will be our tap and press. So we can hold the weights up at about chest height. Even maybe doing this without weights, no problem. We're just focusing on the press or just on the lift, no problem. So let's go, 10 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Rest your weights down. Okay. Again, this is where I'll just turn my back to the camera as we work on our calves again. Okay. Hold on to the back of the chair. Tuck 1 foot in behind the other. Doesn't matter what side first. And again, let's go. Heel up off the ground 20 times. And if it's too hard, lift the 2 feet together. That's no problem at all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Getting those high reps. Brilliant. Swap. Opposite foot in behind the other leg. Body straight. Heel up off the floor. And again, I want 20 lifts. Right up onto your tippy toes here. As high as you can. All that body weight on the 1 leg. Heel up. Everything stays straight. So I'm not leaning over the front of my chair. I think we're halfway through. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, great job. Now again, we'll sit back into our chair. Again, if you have your dumbbell or weight, just kind of wedge it between the 2 feet. So bottle or weight, just wedge it between feet. I really should leave that timer in my pocket. Okay, and let's go. Knees up off the floor. Well, feet off the floor rather, but knees up towards ceiling. Holding on to that weight if we can. I do appreciate this is a very tough one. If you need to do this without the weight, that's no problem at all. Just ditch the weight down, continue lifting, or even just try and hold knees up, feet off the ground. Okay. So we're nearly there. 15 seconds, let's keep going. No problem at all to us. 10 seconds. And we'll finish it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ditch that weight down. Brilliant. Okay. So very active on the core. Also gets the hips very active, that movement. So well done. Take a few seconds. And we'll do little circuit, 1 last blast if that's okay. Do appreciate they're not easy movements. If you need to strip anything back, absolutely by all means, do them seated over standing, drop the weights, whatever way you need to adapt, no problem. So, you know what, let's get going 1 more time. Just reset my timer. Okay, so 4 movements, one more time in a little circuit format. Take another couple of seconds breather if you need. So palms of the hands down, holding the weights, and front side raise together. Lift in front, slowly down, reset, out to the side. And that's 1 repetition. Front and side, 2. Front and side, 3. Front, side, that's 4. Front and side for 5. So again, just keep nice control of the weight. Lift to the front, lift to the side. And I'm not worried about reaching shoulder level, but I'm just not going to push beyond shoulder heights. That's my main piece of advice on that one. And equally, 1 arm at a time is fine. For 9. Last one for 10. And out to the side. And rest down. Okay. Again, tap and press next. If you're doing this from seated, remember again, it'll just be lift the knee and press the weight. So absolutely fine if you need to drop that to standing by this 3rd round. Otherwise, we continue. Weights up, tap, press. Tap, press. We're on 2. Take your time. Mindful of balance on this one. 4. If I need to drop the weights, no problem. Even if I wanted to just focus on lifting the legs, absolutely fine. Or just pressing the arms. Okay, so I think we're on about 8, 9, and 10. And rest weights down. Okay, so again, one last time onto our heel lifts. Just check all okay. Hi Margaret from Bleu, very good to have you. Good to have the COPD gang with us. Okay, heel raise, hold on to the back of the chair, in towards the back. I tuck left foot in behind the right, nice and tall. Heel up off the floor. So hopefully we can see that okay. Heel nice and high, up off the floor. You can see that okay, perfect. So again, we're going for 20 reps. If I was finding it too hard, I would just lift the 2 heels together, not needing to have it as the 1. And that's no problem. I do appreciate 3rd time might be quite difficult. So let's continue on. Last few lifts. I think we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap sides, even a little jig, a little shake out. Opposite side, right foot in behind left. Body is straight. Lift your left heel up off the ground. So left heel up off the ground. Okay. So all the weight of my body through that left leg and particularly that left calf on this lift. So back of the lower leg, feel a little burn. That's good news. That's what we want here. Okay. But again, 2 feet down. If I'm finding that's just kind of unbearable, genuinely too hard. So let's finish off. Last couple of lifts. Okay, and we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Brilliant. Final time with our little core lift here. So again, grab your weight or maybe your bottle of water, place it between the feet. So take your time, just kind of wedge it between the feet. Hold on to the chair, lean back, a little bit of support. You won't forget me, timer. Okay, so let's go again. 3, 2, 1, and start. Lift the knees up. Feet stay off the floor with the weight. If this is too hard, number 1, strip the weight, just get rid of it. Number 2, just pause. Try and hold the knees up without the movement. Okay. And the rest of us just continue on. Knees up, core active, hips very active. So let's keep going. So we're nearly there now. Hey, bear with me. I know the COPD guys like this one. Okay. Last couple of seconds. I think the clock has stopped here. It looks a bit dodgy. See if we get it working again. We'll have to keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest weight down. Great work. Okay, so now that concludes our strength kind of little circuit-based workout. We're now going to do a little bit of balance. So this will be, we're going to use a bottle for this workout. So if you have a bottle, please do grab it now. Give yourself a few seconds. Big deep breath. Air in through nose. Slowly out mouth. In through nose. Slowly out mouth. And once more. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate these movements. As I say, it's balance, so we're trying to do this standing. But equally, if you can't do these movements standing, you can actually imitate them in a seated position. So the adaptation is actually still there. But for those of us in terms of working on balance, we want to do this work standing. And I'll show you what I mean here with my bottle. Welcome along, Iris. So I'm just going to demonstrate the movements we do first. So I'm just turning so that we can all see. Place my bottle down. Okay. And all I'm going to do, my first movement, I lift my right foot above the bottle. And the action will be to lift up and down, keeping my foot above the level of the bottle. So that'll put the work on my hip, but my standing leg is keeping me balanced, with or without support, depending on how you feel. Movement number 2, hip circle. So right leg, I'm going to draw a circle around the bottle. So again, the right side is active in terms of movement, but the left side is what keeps me balanced and in position. So with or without support. And we'll do that in the 2 directions around the bottle. Okay. Movement number 3. Still on the same side. Again, hold on to the chair for this one if you need. You can see this okay. First action, just to show knees are soft here. I don't want to be rigid straight. I want to be relaxed, soft at my knees. I will lift my right leg over the bottle and back. And I think tap the heel down, tap the toes down. So yes, my right leg is the one that moves, but my left leg is what really does the work in terms of the load of the weight and keeping me balanced. Okay? And the 4th movement will just be a static hold, where I will physically put my foot onto the bottle, but I'm not shifting weight. My weight is back and it's on the back leg here. Very lightly, I rest on that bottle. And it's just an unstable surface, so I hold position and we'll set the clock for about 30 seconds with or without support. So you'll do all 4 movements on the one side and then swap to the next. Just very quickly, if you were in a seated position, you're not excluded, you can still do this. So movement number 1, you will just lift, same, over the bottle. Movement 2, again, you will just draw circles around the bottle. Movement 3, you would tap heel to toes over the bottle. And number 4, you will just rest down. So you can still do it. Don't feel excluded if you're not comfortable with the balance element. You could still imitate the movements. So for the rest of us, let's get started. We're going to go about 10 reps per each movement. I don't want to go too high here. This will really work the hips and really challenge us in terms of balance. So low enough with the reps will be fine here. Okay, so I set myself up. Do make sure your chair or maybe kitchen counter is nearby. Only work with what you're comfortable. Grab your bottle, place it down. Okay, even if you don't have a bottle, swap it, use your shoe, use a slipper. That's absolutely fine. Will do the job. Even a book. So, right foot above the bottle. And now I lift my knee up, down 10 times. Not tapping off the bottle. So I have to stay higher than the height of the bottle. And I can bring hands on hips. If I feel unbalanced, I will of course hold on to the chair. So we're about 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and again, keep using the chair if you need. But now, hip circle. draw a nice big circle around the bottle. So control from your hip, standing leg keeping you balanced. We're in about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, a little bit more challenging, this third one, where we lift over and back. So soften the knees, it's important. Hold on to the chair, maybe for this one if you need, and lift. Over and back. So lifting over the bottle. Nice little bit of movement from my hips. And I step over and back. I tap the heel down, tap the toes behind. Heel in front, toes behind. So I think we're on 6, 7, all the work through the standing leg. 8, 9, and 10. Excellent, okay. And one more. I'll use my clock as a little timer. Place the right foot on. So just going to go very lightly on the bottle. I don't want to put weight or pressure on the bottle. The weight's still on the standing leg. Just lightly rest your foot on the bottle. And let's start. Hold the position balanced. So you're just resting the right foot on an unstable surface, but you're not putting weight onto it. Very light hold. Hold. Chair if you need for support, or arms out for balance and a little extra support. Okay. Keep going. Hold position. And 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Rest down. So we'll come at it from the opposite side. Okay, so just bear with me. We change sides. Okay, again, bottle is down. I'm now approaching all same 4 movements from my left side. Okay, I'm going to bring knee up and down. Okay, 10 times. 3, 4, 5. Okay, times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of the bottle if you need, and draw a circle around the bottle. 7, 8, 9. Drawing circles around the bottle. So movement from that hip, but the standing leg is what's keeping me balanced and stable in this position. And we're on about 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Again, knees nice and soft. Let's start lifting the left foot over and back. So heel in front, toes behind. Heel in front, toes behind. And use the chair if you need for support. This is probably the most challenging in terms of your balance. So I would hold on if I didn't feel comfortable. Don't take unnecessary risk on this one, okay? So heel, toes, and I'm nice and kind of relaxed through my hips. I'm allowing my body to move. 9 and 10. Okay. Finally on the left, lightly rest the foot on, so the weight is still on my back leg here, and lightly resting your left foot on the bottle. 30 seconds, let's go. Okay. If you need, you hold on to your chair for support. And as I say, you're not putting pressure or weight on the bottle, okay? It's very lightly resting. It's really the back leg here that's taking the weight to keep me balanced and in position. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down, okay? Just shake the legs out. It's very specific, that, like, challenging the balance. We'll do one more little round of the 2 and then we'll finish for today. I know that's a lot thrown at you. Hopefully we're all okay there. Thanks very much, Deirdre. Good to have our lot thrown at you. Hopefully we're all okay there. Thanks very much, Deirdre. Good to have our from Yet and Deborah. Thanks. Let's try that one more time. Again, if you found that was really tough, lower the reps and do use support. And equally, you can mimic from the seated position. So let's try that again. So before you crack open into your bottle of gin, vodka or wine tonight, that's how you're going to do it. You're going to work on your balance first. And do it before you drink. You certainly don't want to try these afterwards. So you have to earn your Friday night tipple. So let's go again. Right foot above the bottle, knee up, down. Foot stays above the bottle, hip active, standing leg active. So challenging my balance and hip. 8, 9, and 10. Now, I might just move the bottle to the side and then around in circles, drawing circles. Hold on for support if you need. We're on about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. So my standing leg is keeping me balanced as my right leg draws circles and I open out from that hip. Might feel stiff when you're doing it. The hip should feel a whole lot better after all this work. And 9 and 10. Again, this third one we know is probably the hardest. Hold on to the chair if you feel you need. And we're going to step over the bottle. Knees are soft. Tap over and back. So heel in front, toes behind. Heel in front, toes behind. We go 4. Again, that left leg is doing so much work here. It's taking the weight and load of my body as the right leg moves over and back. So I think we just have about 3 left. Take your time. Support if needed. 2 and 1. Okay. And final challenge on the right side. So this is the last time on the right. Rest the right foot lightly on the bottle. So again, don't put pressure and hold. And ma'am, if you're watching, don't worry, the gin will be okay. I'll clean the bottle after. So 30-second hold. Don't put pressure on the bottle. Keep it on the back leg. Keep your body and all the way down the middle here. And I'm just lightly resting on an unstable surface. But I do use support if I need. Okay. And where are we at on the clock? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest down. Last time on our left. So we'll just swap side one more time. I hope that's not too much thrown at us. But just want to, I think people in the classes do generally find the balance work in particular very interesting and maybe applicable. So that's something that you can do just using a bottle. So last time on the left, well, let me know if you like it, don't like it. You just let me know in the comments. So left foot is above my gin bottle here. Hold on to support if I need. And my knee goes up, down. Foot stays above the bottle. Work through that hip. Standing leg keeps me balanced. And our last couple of lifts, no more than 10. So 3, 2, 1. Rest down. Might just adjust the bottle a little. Circles, hip circles around the bottle. Okay. So my left leg is just drawing circles around the bottle. My right leg is keeping me balanced and strong in this position. And again, no more than 10 circles. Keep the rep slow enough. Find a bit tired this second time. Swap direction 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the third one, we've probably said it a couple of times, probably the hardest. Relax the knees. Definitely maybe start with support if you don't feel comfortable. And our stepping action. Lift over and back. My position is roughly heel tap, toes tap. Heel tap, toes tap. So I'm putting all the work through my right leg that's keeping me strong, sturdy and balanced. But my left one is moving. I think nice allowing movement from my knee, allowing movement from my hip. And this would also be very good if you ever had work on your ankle. Building up tremendous strength through the ankle with this movement. 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay. Final movement. Place my left foot lightly on the bottle so it's not pressure. Very light and hold. 3, 2, 1. We're off. Again, if I feel unbalanced, I do hold on to my chair. Weights through the middle of my body, lightly resting my left foot on the bottle. Okay, I might even feel a little bit of movement here. That's okay once we feel in control. Last couple of seconds. Okay, we'll hold. So let's just finish this one out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Okay, so I think after all that hard work, balance, strength work, we're going to cool down, and this part is important. I know the warm-up cool down might be exciting, but it is important to just relax the heart rate back. Okay, so I might just took this out of the way. So let's get started with our cool down and just lift the right knee up. So we did a lot of kind of lifts to the hip. So hold the knee up, grab on with your hands, and gently raise the knee a little bit higher. Don't worry about the height you get, as far as you comfortably can. And then just relax back down. Okay? Left knee up, hands on, and gently raise a little bit higher if you can. And slowly back down. Okay. Next, just step out with the right leg, just open out to the side. And back in. So just opening out that hip. Step out to the left. And back in. Okay, once more. Step out with the right. And back out with the left. And back in. Okay. Just going to bring arms in front. I tell you what, I'm going to do a pull back. I love this stretch actually. Palms of the hands face forward. Pull the arms back, open out the chest. I just hold that position. So really any kind of tightness, stiffness around the chest, it's a nice one just to open out. And relax down. Pull back. Hold for a couple of seconds. And relax down. Okay. What we'll do next, bring hands side of head, elbows are in front. And I want to draw a big deep breath in and open the elbows. So air in through nose. Elbows pull back. Air out through mouth. Elbows relax in. Air in. And release. Air in. And release. Air in. And release. Once more, air in. And release. Okay, so that finishes our warm-up. Let me know how that was. I know I tried a lot of things there, maybe quite challenging. So do let me know if that was hard, easy, enjoyed it, maybe thought didn't quite enjoy it. That's all good. Just let us know. And like I said, a lot of strength work there. So I know the COPD guys, that's the kind of work we would do. And then balance is something that comes up a lot in our community groups. And as I say, a fun way before you crack into your bottle of gin tonight, try some of those lifts to earn your drink. So enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. I think we're back tomorrow with another workout. And we also have a chair gym session at 2 o'clock with Martina. So enjoy the rest of your day and have a great weekend, everyone. Oops.